Right then folk, welcome back to another video beer review. Today we're going to be coming out of Salt, and it is their Tiramisu PUD Stout, coming in at 8% ABV. I've had this one since just before Christmas, I think it was, when I bought the Salt beers, and it's the last one I got left. I've really enjoyed the Salt beers I got. I'm pretty sure it's the last one I got left, but I've really enjoyed them. I'm going to be getting a supermarket one, which seems to be off and on in terms of its availability in Tesco, the cafe. My colleague got the Bullet for my Valentine series of beers. I was going to get that purely on a beer basis rather than... It's one of those bands that I kind of loosely know. Can't remember what style or genre, but I'm guessing it's something to do with metal or rock or something like that. You know those styles that I don't listen to and don't ever play? I'm playing like some proper old chill tunes at the minute. Couldn't even fucking tell you exactly what style of music this is. Trip hop, maybe. Yeah. So it's one of those breweries that, obviously, because they're in the supermarkets and everything, you kind of like, you know, look down a little bit on them. Not actually look down, but you know, you kind of know that they're going to be of a set quality. You know, they're not going to be ridiculous. But I was genuinely surprised with how good the beers I've had from them have been. So I don't know if this one was sold in supermarkets. Pretty sure it isn't, or wasn't. 8% ABV though on it, so you'd think generally that ABV would be in a supermarket for the price that it was. I think it was like, all the price that it was. I think it was like £5.50, £6, something like that for a can. So silky and coffee, it's nice. I quite like Salt's can design. You know, you always know it's a Salt beer. They don't go, you know, the design is never really that expensive, really, but you always know it's a Salt beer. So, yeah, beer contains gluten, blah blah blah, watered malt, malted barley, oats, wheat, lactose. Where salt comes from a different cloth, all the usual gums they give on the standard cans, and it says sometimes we need a good PUD. I read that as sometimes we need a good poo. Maybe you'll get one after one of these. It does kind of look like poo if you read that quickly. Anyway, sometimes we need a good PUD. Rich espresso aromas, creamy vanilla, and chocolate decadence make this tiramisu-inspired stout a true festive indulgence. Smooth, boozy, and downright delicious pudding perfection for those winter nights. I mean, we're still at winter anyway, so yeah. Let's crack it open and see what it is like. If I can open the can. God, I'm terrible this evening. I'm using the bottle opener. I haven't even smashed my finger off any bags or kegs or casks. Oh yeah, that's rich, all right. Jesus, that's much darker malt than I was expecting. I was expecting, you know, milky, chocolatey, creamy, and I wasn't necessarily getting that on the nose. Definitely in an indulgent ale. That song can fuck right off. I don't even know what's playing now, but there we go. There we go. All of it into these old Ransbury glasses. There's only a few of them. I got 2 of them, and they just don't exist anymore. Oh, that smells really good. Chocolatey, dark chocolate, coffee, a nice kind of smokiness, and that kind of classic tiramisu caramelly sort of note. Oh, it's this that's playing. Well, that's me getting copyright fucking struck for playing this. I don't even know where the bloody buttons are. It's just playing off some random old chilled album I have. Oh, it just smells divine. We got to dive in. Cheers. I tell you what, it's a little bit thinner than what I was expecting, but it's got so many lovely flavours in it. When I said the other day jokingly, it's a session, it's a school night in P, because it's. I think it was actually that beer was maybe 7.5% or something, not 8%. But it's like the sort of impy that you could have one of if you're kind of like during the week. Nowadays during the week I can't really go. Sometimes I just obviously don't have a lot of the time. I just don't actually have a beer, but I can't go above 6. Otherwise I'll fucking feel it, or I just won't be quite as clear-minded, if you know what I mean. This though. One of these, a school night impy. Yeah, the smoothness of it. I think it could be thicker, but the smoothness of how it flows. It's not it's not lightly sweet, or relatively sweet in fact. No real heavy bitterness on it. A lovely caramelly, burnt caramel sort of note. A little bit of a smokiness. Dark chocolate and layers of dark chocolate as well, mixed in with a caramel. Bit of coffee. It's really good. It's a solid. Like I say, I think it could be thicker, but I think it's pretty damn solid with all the flavours that it has. It really delivers on them. You've got to think as well, it's not really a ridiculously expensive beer either. I think it was like, say, £5.50, £6, something like that. For an impy, you'd expect it to be a little bit higher. If it were to have more body, that's going to be more oats, more lactose, more dextrin maybe, and that could be a real game changer for this beer and improve it. But you're putting a lot more cost into the beer. But yeah, that's pretty damn good though. Salt, Tiramisu, PUD Stout, that's a solid, decent session impy. Anyway, see you next one. Cheers.